Okay, so the first step to enabling an online test within Eduphoria is to go to Eduphoria. So I am in Chrome. I'm going to go up to Main ISD Bookmarks, and I'm going to choose Eduphoria. I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'm going to click on Aware. And then over here, by default, it lands me in Analyze, and that's actually where I want to be. This is for a test that has already been created and made live with the dates and whatnot. So this is where I'm actually going to go here in a second. I'm going to come down here to Assessments, and let's find this test first, and so that I can show it to you. So in this case, we're talking about a team test, and it was a team we created called Romulus, and here it is in active administration. I'm diving all the way down into it, and you'll see the status is active, and I'm going to go over here to administration, and I'm going to make sure the date is actually set to at least today so that I can go ahead and activate this test for online testing and then actually test it. So you can also choose an end date for this, and just recognize that just because you're starting it today doesn't mean that it's going to be active for all of your students. This next step that we're about to do will actually make it active for all of your students. So to get to that point, I'm going to go back over here to the left side, and I'm going to choose Analyze. And then on this top little test available link, I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then I'm going to look at my tests available, and you'll notice there are quite a few here. So I'm actually going to go over here, and I know it's a team test, so I'm going to click on Team Tests. And here's my team test, and it's this one right here. And you notice on the far right, it says Online Test Proctoring. So I need to click this first, and I'm going to click it, and you get a check mark. And now I can go over here to Online Test Proctoring, and I can enable this test for my scholars. So in this case, I just want to test and make sure that I can actually get online, one of the students can get online. And we always recommend that you try that with at least one of your students' logins. So I'm going to go ahead and choose this period 1, and then I'm going to unselect all of the students, and I'm actually just going to choose one student here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose just one student. So I'm going to go ahead and click this student right here, and then I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to, instead of choosing Start All, I'm just going to start Selected. And then you'll notice that it is now available for this scholar. So to check it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to File. I'm going to choose New Incognito Window. And then from there, I'm going to type in the URL, tinyurl.com/OTTM1617. And then I'm going to press Return. And now I'm going to enter the student ID, which in this case is going to be the student that we just chose that we're going to test it with. And that's their lunch number. It's the same thing as their student ID number, and you can find that in Skyward. And then the password is going to be the same password that they actually use to get into computers and to everything else, their email. Capitalization does count for the password. And also note that there's another video that covers how you, as a teacher, can change their password to the Skyward password if you've confirmed that indeed they cannot log in with this password. So now I'm going to go ahead and choose Login. And we're looking for Romulus II. And sure enough, there it is. There's Romulus II. And I am logged in as a student. And this is 3 questions. I don't actually want to answer any of these questions. I just wanted to confirm that I was able to get into this test. So I'm going to actually choose Exit Test now. And then I'm going to close out that browser and go back to our other browser. And I'm actually going to press Stop All. Now, when you're ready, you can come back in through here and go to, again, you're going to choose Analyze, Test Available. Now in this case, since we've already made it live from the test available, I'm going to go over here to the Online Test Proctoring, and now I'm ready for first period to go. I'm going to choose Select All, and then I'm going to choose Start All. And now this test is available for everybody. And one thing you'll note here is that you actually have to do that for all of your classes. So if you don't want your second and third period and fourth period and fifth period to have access to this assessment yet, then you can wait until you're ready, and then you can go back in here and you could choose them and choose select all, and then you're going to choose start all. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video and you have yourselves a great day.